Welcome back, everybody. In this video, I am going to show you how to create and submit a document in Google Classroom. This would be used in case you don't have an editable worksheet and your teacher has assigned you something and you need to give your answers in a clean, organized way when you turn it in. Obviously, when we're distance learning, there's no turn-in tray, so I'm going to show you a virtual turn-in tray in Google Classroom. So I'm in my Google Chrome browser, which gives me quick access once I'm logged in to all of the G Suite, the Google Suite, okay? I'm actually logged in right now. You see the V here, that is my personal email account. I figured out that I could basically invite myself into my classroom, and now I have access as a student, which has been very helpful because sometimes the kids will ask me, where do I click? What do I do? And because my screen looks so different, sometimes I can't help them. All that to say, I'm entering Google Classroom right now with you, marauding as a scholar. So I'm going to go to the 9 dots here so I can access all of my Google apps. And I'm going to go through here to find Google Classroom. You can also just simply search for Google Classroom, but this is just the way that I do it. So I'm signed in. I don't have to sign in again. It just takes me straight in, okay? I've mentioned this in other videos. Think about Google Classroom like literally a school. Right now, I am in the Grande Innovation Academy, okay? This is the hallway, all this space, and as a student, normally you would have ELA, math, science, social studies, maybe even Spanish and other subjects. Because I'm the ELA teacher, I could only invite myself into my own class. So I'm only seeing one quote unquote classroom in this little school. So let's virtually open the door into this classroom and enter, okay? All right, here we are. So I prefer to click on the classwork tab when I'm working because it's more organized. So I organize things by topic, and as a student, this is what I see. Looks basically the same on this page as a teacher as well, but what looks different is when I actually click on an assignment. So for the example today, I'm going to click on the Monday, March 30th assignment. Okay. I'm going to go down here and click View Assignment, and now I've got everything I need right here. Okay. So quick recap from a previous video. I've got my due date of April 3rd. I've got the title, instructions. Down here is going to be links and documents and all sorts of things that the teacher might share with you to help you complete your assignment. The trick is, what do I do if the teacher says something like this? Okay, let's read through the step 2. The first was to take a quiz, but I want to focus today on how to create a document. It says 2. Click below or access my YouTube channel to watch the Chapter 8 video I created for you. Then respond to the following discussion questions in 2 or more complete sentences. The questions are about Chapter 8. Write your response in an attached Google Doc. Do not email the doc, please. Attach it here by clicking Add Create. All right. I know Mr. Alexander has been accepting work this way. It's very efficient because it's a one-stop shop here. You can, get your directions, your materials, submit, create everything all right here, as opposed to having to, go into different tabs and places. All right, so it says to click Add Create. I already read the chapter and I'm ready to answer the questions. The questions, I guess that would be helpful. Why doesn't Bruno's grandmother like her son's job? Would you stand up to someone powerful for what you believe in? Okay, so I'm going to go up here, and this is basically the whole area where you manage your work and turning it in. So if I hit Add or Create, I get this drop-down menu, okay? I can click on Google Drive and attach anything that's already in my storage area, any document that I have. I could add a link. Maybe I created a Prezi somewhere and it's like in a website and I need a link to it, or maybe I have a file on my computer I want to upload. But what I want to show you today is how to create a new document, okay? I'm going to go down to Docs, click it. And this is so beautiful because, and I know I sound like a nerd, but it's just so beautiful. What this does is it instantly creates a workspace for your answer. It also names it the assignment, which is a really long title I gave it, but it will automatically name it for the scholar with their first name, last name, dash, assignment title, which is really nice as a teacher to see everything with the same naming convention so it's not confusing or unclear. It also, when I clicked add create, it automatically saved this document into my Google Drive. Not mine, the teacher, the student. Okay, so as a student, when I click add create and I create that document, it creates it, names it, and saves it into the student, their personal student drive. Okay, so now all I have to do is type my answers. Sometimes the teacher may want you to do MLA formatting. I will save that for another video on another day. For today, I'm just going to put the answers in. So something that might be helpful for students, and some people do this, is I'm going to actually highlight and copy those questions, and I'm going to literally just drop them in here so that I can see the questions. Okay, and I know I'm clicking on lots of buttons and you're like, what is she doing? But my purpose here is not to show you how to use all of these features. It's to show you how to create a document, write down answers, and submit it. Okay, so there's my questions. Bruno's grandmother does not like her son's job because he works for the Nazi regime. We are reading The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, which is set during World War II. It's a very deep historical fiction about the Holocaust. Let's see, she does not approve of this position. I'll just leave it at that, okay? You know what, I'm going to go ahead and number it as well. Let's just pretend I'm finished. Obviously I'm not, but just for this purpose. All right, my assignment is done. I made a document, it's named, it's attached to my drive, and oh, it's right there. It's already attached to the assignment. All I have to do now is hit, and this is important, guys, because if you don't do this part, it's not going to timestamp it. I'll still be able to see your assignment as a teacher. I can see the document that you've started it, but if you're done and you're trying to meet a deadline, you need to click Turn In. Turn In. All right, there we go. I created a document and put my answers in it and submitted it. So now let's go back into teacher mode, okay? Back to Mrs. Gutierrez. And I'm like, I wonder if this scholar did their assignment. So I go into my Google Classroom and I click on classwork and I go to the assignment and I click on here and oh boy, go to turned in. Oh, there's Virginia Gutierrez, the student. She did her work, and I can click on it, and there it is. I can access it, I can grade it, I can comment on it. It's organized, efficient, it's beautiful. So that's going to be all for this video. I am going to work on creating some other videos as far as creating a slideshow in an assignment or mark as done, all those types of features. Thanks for watching.